John, where are we at with this?
Well, good morning from Hanoi. It's, in a way, it just seems as though it's the same as it's been for week after week. The skirmishes seem to continue virtually every day. You have numerous reports from Vietnam that its ships are being rammed or being attempted to be rammed by Chinese vessels. They say Chinese ships are firing high-powered cannons at their vessels. And so it's a very, very tense situation. As you may recall, in late May, a Vietnam fishing ship sank, and both Vietnam and China accuse the other of provoking that collision and that tragedy. Of course, in the sea, the Chinese ships greatly outnumber Vietnam's vessels. So it's a continuing standoff between these two countries.
Well, is there any end in sight then for this confrontation?
Well, China has said it will remove the rig sometime next month. Of course, China could put another oil rig there anytime it wants to. Beijing has repeatedly said it believes these waters are its territory and it has a right to do whatever it wants to do there. Vietnam, on the other hand, says that this is its territory and it's not backing down. So it continues to be a tense situation. And while perhaps next month when that rig is removed, some of the tensions will ease up somewhat, this confrontation is not going to go away.
Right. What can Hanoi actually do here? What recourse does it have against a much, much militarily stronger and economically stronger neighbor?
You know, Vietnam has been very careful not to deploy any military ships in the disputed waters. They don't want to escalate this more than it already is at now. China, on the other hand, according to the Vietnam government, has deployed some Navy vessels throughout this whole confrontation. Now, Vietnam faces a very difficult situation. On one hand, it wants peaceful relations with its much more economically stronger and militarily stronger neighbor. On the other hand, it views this oil rig and China's actions in the seas off its coast as a violation of its sovereignty. And it threatens Vietnam's ability to economically exploit these waters, which are possibly rich in gas and oil and fish. So Vietnam faces a difficult choice of, whether it should turn to some sort of international body for recourse. Prime Minister Nguyen Thanh Dung told Bloomberg that the country has prepared all the legal documents and is ready to do so at the right time. Such a move probably would enrage China. So Vietnam, understandably, is reluctant to do this. But every day this continues, it seems as though the Vietnam leadership is heading in this direction. So this story is not going to go away.